For Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, it's desperation time for the Cavaliers. The Celtics with 2 victories in Boston, 2 double-figure victories. The Cavs hoping their fans will bring them some luck if they're back in the friendly confines of the Quicken Loans Arena, where LeBron James coming off a 42-point triple-double. But it was still not enough, and he's down 0-2 in an Eastern Conference playoff series for the first time in 10 years. Tonight, of course, nobody symbolizes their toughness and grit more than Marcus Smart. He has been terrific throughout these playoffs after coming back from an injury. Game 3 from Cleveland coming up next.
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals on ESPN is presented by Exxon and Mobil Synergy Fuels, official motor fuel of the NBA, and in part by Arby's. Arby's, we have the meats. And Principal Investments Retirement Insurance.
Our golden moment is brought to you by McDonald's. Early help for LeBron James, Jeff.
And George Hill has scored or assisted on all 9 points. In games 1 and 2, he only scored or assisted on 11 total points. This is the type of impact others need to provide to the Cavaliers. George Hill off to a tremendous start.
Hill has been in the playoffs 9 of the 10 years he's been in the NBA, including 2 other conference finals back with Indiana. The line, but we'll take a timeout. A dominant start by the Cavaliers here in Game 3. And the first quarter comes to an end. So this time it's the Cavaliers who throw the haymaker here in the first quarter. Terrific performance from James and Hill, and a 15-point Cleveland lead. Here we'll go to the line, but we'll take a break.
The extra effort play by Nance, keeping it alive, and Kyle Korver. Little fake. It's a practice jump shot. Good offense for the Cavs.
Tonight's excitement is driven by the Nissan Rogue.
Driven by LeBron James, setting the tone, getting to the cup for this Cavs team.
And inspiring defensive plays. The rotating steal, the block shot.
What he loves, going to the left, step sideways, knocking down the long ball. He's got it going.
We'll continue on Monday night. Our coverage begins NBA Countdown on ESPN, 7:30. Game 4 tip-off shortly after 8:30. Will it be 2-1 Celtics? Or can Boston make another terrific comeback? 2:14 remaining and an 18-point Cavalier lead.
This type of dunk would take a lot out of me also, Mike. Spectacular pass by Love. A big-time finish by LeBron James. Mama, there goes that man.
Cavaliers and their best defense of this series without question. Swarming defense in the first 2 quarters. Halftime here in Game 3. Cavaliers a 20-point lead.
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals on ESPN, presented by Exxon and Mobil Synergy Fuels, is brought to you by Burger King. Mix or match 2 of your favorite sandwiches for just $6. Mountain Dew Kickstart, bold, refreshing with a boost of dew. And Sprint.
Then we'll hear from Steve Javie. Right now, we're hearing from the Cavaliers. 71-48, Cleveland.
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals on ESPN, presented by Exxon and Mobil Synergy Fuels, is brought to you by Toyota, Let's Go Places, and Solo, a Star Wars story, in theaters May 25th. Tickets available now.
Quarter comes to an end. The domination continuing here in Game 3. LeBron James, 27 points and 9 assists. All Cavaliers here at Quicken Loans Arena.
That is awful defense by the Celtics.
Korver 4 for 4 from downtown. He's got 14 points.
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals on ESPN is presented by Exxon and Mobil Synergy Fuels, official motor fuel of the NBA, and in part by Land Rover, Above and Beyond, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, in theaters June 22nd.
4 remaining. The Cleveland Cavs right back in the series. every other night. And it's now 2-1. Boston still with the lead. But a big victory here for Cleveland. And of course on TNT, Game 3 will be tomorrow night from Oakland as the Warriors and the Rockets are tied all 1 game apiece. Well, another terrific performance from LeBron James. We've got a lot of help. A 30-point beatdown here in Game 3. SportsCenter is coming up next. For our producer, Tim Corrigan. Our director is Jimmy Moore, an outstanding ESPN crew. Of course, for Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and Doris Burke. Mike Breen saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you Monday night for Game 4 from Cleveland here at the Eastern Conference Finals.